Hello everyone, I am the Toy Major. Today we are taking a look at the Crisis on Infinite Earths Psycho Pirate gold label figure. The figure does not include any accessories, includes one Build-A-Figure piece for the monitor, a card, and a DC display stand. At the same time, uh, this is a really odd choice in my opinion, but we're also going to take a look at the Platinum variant. The Platinum variant I'll explain in a moment, but it's basically the same figure, no extra pieces of any kind. We're going to move them here for a moment and get the miscellaneous out of the way, and then we're going to move on to the two figures. So, on the card, we have the Flash gripping Psycho Pirate by the chest of his costume there. Turn it around. Pause it if you want to read it. Move that to the side. The DC stand, of course. Nice, but nothing really new. Anti-monitor, what am I saying? Monitor torso piece. I am so sorry. Um, One thing I will mention is when not constructed, the legs here, where the belt usually is, starts moving around, but I think I fixed mine where it's not moving. I already have one of these guys made. Had to make another one, I guess. Why the heck not? So, we're going to take a look at the first Psycho Pirate, and then we're going to compare him with a Platinum one. So, as you can tell right off the bat, shiny, glossy, if you will. His cape is like a if rubber were paper. Like there's really nothing to it. The littlest movement causes it to shake around. You see? Yeah, like the littlest movement. Elbows move, knees move, legs do splits. He seems to have like a almost looks like a what do you call it? Queen of Hearts kind of look from like Alice in Wonderland. Like the black and red checker pattern, obviously. I don't know, whatever you guys want to call it. His belt is yellow. This version of the figure has a mask. It does not come off. You can remove it yourself, but I don't think there's a face underneath. And again, this is a gold label, so if you really want to ruin something special. Plus, these figures, a piece, are $40. This is the one and only wave I think Todd has done so far, where each of the figures is very overpriced, and they don't honestly offer much to that number. You just have to be like a die-hard fan for this. Because one thing I've noticed is he's got this hand here, so you can see, and he kind of has a babyish hand there. Hold on, I'm gonna move them together. Can you see the difference? Because I sure can. And it's on the platinum figure too. The figure's mask is a kind of like a dark pearl gold. It's a very very nice one, or dark, somewhat chromish. Has a strange happy mask expression here, sad one here. On the back, there on the back, it honestly gets a little lazy. There is no checker pattern on the back. Like all the focus was on the front. They must have assumed that people will not be getting this to play with. They're getting it just to solely look at it from the front. And if that's the case, well, I guess he's right in a way. But yeah, it's kind of hard to. Again, these figures are $40. A little difficult to justify lack of detail because that just makes people not want to get these. If I'm being brutally honest here. And I personally don't like bashing on something I enjoy, but in this case, I was honestly wanting a little bit more. Same with the platinum here. So the platinum is basically the same thing, but look at the differences. He has a light sand blue color versus the red, and the black in the same spots. Only noticeable difference is the color. The hands are dark blue, probably navy. The cape, the chest, which has an omega symbol, odd looking one, and the fact that this guy does not have a mask, this one does. So this figure's belt is gold like this mask, and the part of it continues onto the chest here. So one other thing before I continue comparing ab crunching. I'm sorry, I forget. This one has so much you can actually see the peg inside the torso there. Forward, not so much. On the going backward, very far. I don't think you're gonna break his back, to be honest with you. Not at all. Range is nice, but keep in mind the cape's in the way. You can always remove it, I guess, but it just takes away from the figure. So, and this one is honestly a very nice looking platinum. I have no complaints with it. And they put the laziness on there too. Interesting. If I'm being absolutely honest, if I seem less than amused, it's probably because I am, because this was like one of a couple figures of the wave I was actually excited for and looked new. I think it pretty much is new. I'm sorry, I'm making myself yawn overthinking this. Um, I think these figures are pretty much new. They're gold labels, and you can only get them on McFarlane Toy Store or eBay if 40 bucks doesn't scratch that itch and you need to spend more for whatever ungodly reason. Um, Other than that, these guys are pretty much the same. I'm gonna slowly. I don't know if you can see it from that angle, but I'm fitting in the camera frame. This one is glossy. Cape is very nice. I feel like I'm looking at one of those. What are they called? Hold on. Second here. One of those. Oh, fruit by the foot. Those taffy on the paper. You used to get like school lunches and everything. Yeah, I'm kind of wanting one now, and I don't have any. Dang you, McFarlane. Now, the same for this figure. He's a lot less glossy. That's the only one of the other differences I've noticed. For some reason, this makes me think of black licorice, and nobody likes that. If you do, I'm terribly sorry, but no, I've hated it since I was younger. Let me think here. There really isn't much to this figure. There's no accessories. These are it. Um, they both had this. They both have this piece, but again, the other one I used to build the figure. So, and the card stand. One note I would like to add before I wrap this up. I'm not gonna be doing this. I guess unless haven't. I don't plan on putting normal and platinum next to each other unless I have them, and I haven't done a video for it. That's what I'm trying to say here. So originally, I was going to do this guy himself, this one himself, but I figured, why? They're the same thing. There's nothing different. Okay, but oh my god, oh my god, I hate my English today. So, anyways, that's pretty much it. It's up to you guys to pick. Is the 40 bucks worth it or not? I guess I'll help you a little bit. Personal opinion. This figure is great, the red one, because I forgot to mention an important detail I'll get to in just a moment. And if you really want to add to your gold label collection, I say do, feel free. Um, Other than that, you're not really missing much. It's $40 for a figure with a piece, a display stand, and a car. That's it. You don't get any accessories, even though he's got a hand that lets him hold a gun. I don't understand why that's even there. This other one, I hate to say, you are not going to be able to get. These platinum ones are not supposed to exist normally. They were made for some reason, and there was only a limited amount. I had bought the entire wave, and there was a raffle for this figure, and I ended up winning it because I bought the wave before. um, so I'm sorry to say, you're probably going to be looking at more than $60 for this one on eBay, new or used even. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoy the stuff I make, please leave a like. Consider subscribing. If there's anything on your mind relating to the video channel or content in general, please leave it in the comments below, and I will catch you all next time.